All right. We just turned the stream on. Let's do some streaming today. We got March 3rd. Thank God we're out of February. Let's get into March. And I knew something was going to happen. It's been kind of quiet here on the old Bitcoin price over the weekend. It's been just hovering about the 61 up to 62, just kind of going. And all of a sudden, boom, we got 12 noon Sunday, always on the hour. Something's going on here. It seems right around the hour, something kicks off. And this thing just shot up 62.25 up to 62.9. And now we got a little bit of red candle coming back down. I hate the word candle. Sorry for saying it. I go against all that stupid chart talk because nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows if it's going to go up, if it's going to go down, it's going to go sideways or do nothing at all. Again, I got that from the old crypto Ben, Bitcoin Ben, whatever his name was, and his little Ricky Candles buddy. Those guys, but what an interesting show. But they made money from it. They found the grift. And good for them. So what do we got? Look at, let's just watch this. Let's go to a 1 minute. What are we doing here first? All right, we are on Pro Coinbase. This is the old GDAX, but it became Coinbase Pro. This is what I used back in the day, about 2017, to buy all my crypto crap. Yeah, Litecoin, Ethereum. What else did I buy? Bitcoin. Oh my God, Litecoin, what a joke. That was the biggest waste of turd money ever. Oh, it's going to be the fastest network. Buy it, buy it, buy it. And it goes up to 400, which was smart. And then I think initially it went up to 300 or 200 back in 2017, 2018. And the founder of Litecoin dumps everything. I'm like, red flag, red flag. I should have dumped right then. Oh, I need the money to grow the business. What? And then I think tanks, and it's been tanked forever. It went back up to 400 for a brief moment a couple of years ago, and it went back down to 70, 60. Never goes anywhere. Dumped it. I exchanged it, took my loss for Bitcoin. Thank God I did that. Yeah. Go with your gut, man. Think it out. Make sure it's the right move. Look at this thing go now, Big Daddy. We're at what? Is it noon? It is 1200 hours Eastern. Well, 1200 hours military time. So 12 o'clock Eastern time. 62.9. We're gonna break 63. This is cool. I was just sitting here. I have this on in the background, and I just noticed a big. You just kind of catch it out of the corner of your eye, and it's like, oh, we got green. Boom, like a little spaceship taking off, a little SpaceX going to Mars, right? Let's just get to the moon first. So 62. I want to see it break 63. Did I update my chart? Let's do 1 minute. So this is the GDAX Coinbase Pro. Nice. It's a good little app. You can also use TradingView, I think. They spam you. Is that a word? They spam you. They spam you with sign up now, sign up now. This one, I'm not even signed in, and you still get this nice feature. You can even see the order books if you want to by maximizing the window, but I don't care about the order books. I just don't get them. I think they misrepresent. I read them the wrong way all the time. I just don't get a handle. I'm not a trader, obviously. They always just throw me off, so I don't bring up this order book down here. Where we at? Come on, Big Daddy. We're going for 63,000. All right, let's do 1 minute. Let's break the internet. Let's see if my AT&T fiber can keep up with the data flow. Ever since the other idiots in my neighborhood had to switch to fiber, they got the low 30 something megabytes a second package. I have the big gigabyte top end package. Ever since the other idiots had to get their fiber hooked up, mine seems to have dropped in performance. I think I'm getting scammed by AT&T, or some idiot tech did not set mine up when they switched all the damn fibers around. I don't know. It kind of irks me. Everything was running perfect for 2 years. Then boom, let the other idiots get in there and start messing with stuff that ain't broke, and then they break it. All right, I'm just going to watch this, guys. This is a Bitcoin to 63,000 watch stream because it was idle, man. Look at that. So we're going to say I still need to understand, dudes, if you guys have any reason why, there's not even a volume spike here, a little hiccup right here, boom, and it starts going up. I would think this would be the indicator for it to go up. So it's been going up actually since 11:10. So it comes down, boom, hits a magical number of whatever, random. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to this crap, guys. I'm sorry. I was hoping over watching it now for a long time. Hey, there's a pattern. Weekends on Saturday at 4, it seems to spike. Nope. Now it's Sunday at 11:10 Eastern time. It starts to go up. And then people see it. Look at this. People see it, or something sees it, and then the volume spikes up. So here we have a run up, which the volume did not catch, but right about here, let's see, people must have buy orders in or something like that. And bammo, it just keeps going up, and we haven't broke 63 yet. Yeah, with this tool, you can actually zoom in with the mouse wheel. I'm already zoomed out with a 1 minute granularity on the pricing. Let's go in. I don't know what looks better. That gets a little too weird. Let's just keep it right there. I just want to see if it breaks 63 and then we'll kill the stream. Because again, here's the problem with the ETFs. You're stuck. You can't trade right now. If I saw this going up, I'd be like, oh man, it's movement. All right, we're getting positive movement versus negative movement. Maybe I'll jump in, buy a couple more bucks of one of these Bitcoin ETFs at Vanguard, BlackRock, or what's the other one? Oh, there's a bunch. Fidelity. Ride it up, dump it, boom. Who cares? Short-term capital gains, I don't give a crap. If you're doing it in your IRA or your Roth, don't worry about the freaking gains because it's in your Roth IRA. Boom. Tax-free until you have to pull out the RMDs. If you make it to 72 or whatever, if God willing, but most of you won't. But yeah, do it through your Roth and IRAs. Do all your Bitcoin crypto stuff through your Roth and IRAs. That is my advice. Then the old tax short-term stuff really won't apply. Only when you pull it out and take it as income, or you take an early withdrawal, then you got to worry about all that crap. But if it's just sitting in your Roth IRA, that is a tax tip right there. Oh, look at that, 63. Dun, dun, dun. It's a Bitcoin dance party this Sunday. It's been a slow weekend, but now we got a 63,000 breach, and we are having a dance party right here. Oh, we're knocked down. All right, dance party has stopped. All right, let's just sit here and watch this for a minute. All right, while this is going up and down, I was hoping to go back to 63. Let's go see what the miner is doing. The old CPU miners. All right, we are at, oh, not too good, 341 a day. That keeps fluctuating between $3 to $6. Nothing great, just things are running pretty smoothly. This is a few weeks of income, not perfect, and it's not awesome, but again, it's not about this number, this 163.52. It's about this Bitcoin number right here. That is what I care about. So 0.002, as I collect that Bitcoin, it is directly correlated to the price we're seeing right now. So as I collect that, if this keeps going up, what I have mined on my little CPUs that can, little chuggers that are, dust collecting little machines, but they're making a couple bucks a day with minimal electricity use, which is great. 11 cents a kilowatt hour. Now we're tanking. Look at that. This is cool to watch, though. It kind of drives you nuts. It's just like gambling. It is gambling. Anyway, the miners are working. They're making a couple bucks a day. So it's all fun, right? This is kind of cool to see. Look, something drove this little puppy all the way up. Boom. This must be pure Bitcoin plays, not through the ETFs. Because again, the weakness I found in the ETFs are that you can only trade them during trading hours when the exchanges are open. It's stupid. It's very stupid. Whereas Bitcoin, you can buy and sell this thing any time of the day on any exchange, crappy Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, all those things, man. That's the beauty of that. The pro of actually you can buy Bitcoin on Fidelities and some of these exchanges, but they give the markup in it. So if it's at 62.7 and I put a buy order in for say $100 of Bitcoin, they're going to go purchase it at probably, I'm going to say 63,200. It's just a markup. And then now you have to hope it's going to go past that just to break even. And then hopefully from there you get the profits. That's one thing you can do. I don't know. The ETFs are good. Like I said, if you're doing it through an IRA or a Roth, and you don't have to, you just buy and sell, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about the capital gains and all that crap because it's in your Roth IRA. It's going to be taxable if you pull it out. If you're under 59 and a half, you'll pay a penalty on your Roth IRA stuff, and Roth and or IRA both. Or if you make it long enough to 72, which most of us won't, or 75, I don't know what the stupid RMD require minimal distributions on your IRAs, then that becomes income, and then you are taxed accordingly based on how much income you have to pull out of your IRAs. Again, the government wants all your money, and they're going to find a way to take it. Just look what's happening in New York State. They will find a way to take your money. It's all corruption all the way down. All right, let's go. 60. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just hovering now. We'll see if it goes back up to 63. Just a stupid little live stream. I thought it was cool. I caught this out of the corner of my eye. I said, let's just put the stream on quick. Record it. I thought maybe it would just keep flying up to 68 or something. Break that 70 threshold. For me, for entertainment purposes only on this stupid stuff, this crypto stuff, there is money involved. This is getting for real with the ETFs. The ETFs have definitely brought in billions and billions into what's that evil company, BlackRock, who own everything, and lots of money is in their ETF funds for Bitcoin. I'm not sure about Fidelity and Vanguard, probably the same. They probably got a lot of money rolled in. So it's almost becoming too big to fail. You can think of it that way, but I don't know. I think everything can fail. So you buyer beware. Is the economy about ready to become Jenga or House of Cards where everything just falls? It may. It's kind of sketchy out there. You got maybe 4 companies propping up the S&P 500 out of hundreds. It's just scary. So yeah, being conservative and being in cash is not a bad thing right now. You're getting 5% on money markets. Might be better than losing 40% of your wealth if this whole economy crashes. I don't know if it'll bring Bitcoin down. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And if someone says they know, they're full of it. It could go up, it could go down, could go sideways, could do nothing at all. That's every video, every article you read. It's going to go to the moon only if these conditions are met, but it could also go to zero. It's like, that's a great article. Very good. It's so stupid, man. These guys, I don't know. I can see why AI is going to replace all these stupid journalists because there's no journalism anymore, no creative thinking. Just let AI come up with the article. Boom, it'd probably be a lot more factual and entertaining, and hopefully less biased. Unless Google did it. If Google did it, then it's going to be very biased. Oh, come on, let's go 63,000, Big Daddy. Yeah, so the miners, like I said, let's go look at this real quick. The miners are still running. Again, I know people have juicier, beefier CPUs, but this is refurbished hardware. I mean, this is hardware, not refurbished, reallocated hardware. It was sitting gathering dust. From the GPU days, I decided to actually back up my GPU farms, my rigs. I don't have 5 rigs or so. Probably about 30 GPUs, man. All the money I blew on those things. Got some of it back selling on my eBay, but again, eBay takes a 14% cut. What a pain in the butt. But they're gone. I got a couple 1660s and 6600s left. Do not miss them. Heat suck. Heat generators and electricity suck. Noise, dirt. It just wasn't worth it. Just juice wasn't worth the squeeze. All right. So yeah, these are 3900 X's 12-core processor, AMD Ryzen. Pretty decent. I looked on Amazon recently. They're pretty much the same price as I bought them back in 2020, which is surprising. Memory's still about, memory's a little bit less. But again, I will not spend any money on any more hardware. It's just reusing what I've had sitting on the shelf, gathering dust, and that makes it more worth it for me. Instead of throwing more money at this stuff, it's fine right now. You know, it's lunch money, right? That can go quick. 1 dinner, 2 dinners, it's gone. That's might be almost a week of groceries, maybe. But again, the idea is to hold the Bitcoin and, you know, hold it. I don't need it right now. I have other income and all this stuff. This is just gambling for me, and it's fun. It's a hobby with a gambling aspect to it. And hopefully this keeps growing. This grows. This number keeps stacking. And then as the valuation of Bitcoin goes up, hey, that's great. That's a nice reward. It could always go down to 20,000 and 10,000. Who knows? You don't know. That's why you should not invest more than you are willing to lose. But again, this is mining. So I'm investing electricity costs and my time. So yeah. So if this goes to zero, big deal. I lose 164 potential money. Wah. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Yeah, ever since I went into my rigs and manually upgraded XM rig to the latest from their GitHub, I had to do it manually because the NiceHash miner, the weakness there is they only go to a certain level for the XM rig plugin. So when you download the miner, you don't have the latest and greatest, and you'll get that stupid MSR mod error, which kind of limits your hash rate. It's just annoying. You get the error pops up on the terminal on Windows 10. I'm on Windows 10 or Windows, whatever. So you're going, what is this crap? And you have to jump through hoops, restart. It just became a pain in the butt. So I just went and manually updated XM rig and set it accordingly. I replaced the actual executable in the NiceHash folder where it put the XM rig binary and just replaced it manually, copied and paste, boom, and then came right up and started to run. And you just got to watch. I did a whole video on that. You just got to watch the naming convention you do on the folder because they have it embedded in one of their settings files to look for this name, the old version number. But in the old version number, just put the new XM rig binary. Ever since I have done that, things have been running awesome on these rigs. Set and forget. You know, sometimes I get people in town cutting down power poles by mistake and chopping the AT&T fiber cable, so that goes out. Or I get power hits because most of these rigs are not on backup power. Just my main Mac is on a backup power. Some other stuff. And again, if it was on backup power, with all, you know, probably only lasts 15 minutes. So what big deal? All right, what else we got going on? Oh, we're back up to $6, 14 a day, 164. Let's go back over to the Bitcoin. Oh, there we go. So it kind of did this little spike up. Boom. It kind of does this. It does this little run. Look at go back and granularize. That's hard to say. Basically zoom in and you can start seeing the pattern, some sort of pattern. It runs up, it goes down, levels, you know, and it just does that little pattern. Now we get a little run up, a step up, comes down. It's going to do a little wave action for a little bit. Yeah. If you're trading Bitcoin right now, you could, I mean, if you see this starting to go, You drop in a couple bucks, boom, ride it up, and then you dump it. You may make a few bucks right there. I don't know. Is that how it works? These guys are not timing it. These guys are riding these waves, and they are definitely pocketing some cash, I think. If they know what they're doing, you can always lose everything too. You can buy up here. Oh, shoot. Now you're down a few bucks. It works both ways. Oh, what else do we got going on here? It's just I think it's just kind of hovering up. Because now look, this is bizarre. I would think this volume bar, this high volume bar right here would be right here, but it's not. We just have a little bit of volume and then boom, started to go off. I need to figure out why that is, man. I'm trying to figure out what triggers this. Because again, we got a Sunday at 11:10 in the afternoon, and it decides to do a huge run up. Oh, yeah. And then it leveled off. Nothing much. And oh my God, people freaked out. It must have got triggered at, it doesn't make any sense. And then, yeah, the volume kicked in. Boom. And then it kind of tanked. I don't know, maybe this was a sell volume where oh my gosh, it broke, let's say 62.9. Now sell. But it had a little momentum to keep riding up. And then people took some profits. And now we're back here hovering up and down. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys tell me. I'm still trying to figure this crap out. Yeah, you can never time the market. It's so true. Even Bitcoin, it's just too volatile, within certain ranges. It's been holding within that 61 to 62.5 range, which is kind of a good sign instead of going from, say, 62 to 55 every day. But that would be a good thing. People do that. They could just trade on that. That's just a lot of risk. But I guess if you invest money, say you do $100, right? And you make profit off that. Boom, you take the money you invested, your core invested, and you put that back in your account. Now you just play with the house money, the money you won, and see if you can grow that like a snowball. Then if you lose it all, big deal. That is kind of the one school of thought. Takes a lot of stress off. Yeah, we're at 25 minutes on this. It's not going to do much more, I think, but I just, again, wanted to pop this up here, show you this. Give you a little real-time update on the miner. Not much excitement there. Pretty boring, actually. And whoops, hit the wrong button. And again, my plans are, I'm out of the ETFs right now. I made a couple bucks, dumped them, and they are, again, all through my IRA. And then probably Monday morning, I think the way this is just hovering, I was hoping it wouldn't spike till like Monday morning, right? Because I'm a little irked right now. I was hoping it was going to hold at 62, go through Monday morning, hits again like it always does, 9:30, boom, the thing, you get this kind of volume hit and the thing runs up $1,000. That's what I was hoping. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I might jump into the one of those Bitcoin ETFs again, hopefully ride it up again. You could always lose. And that's just the risk you take. So I think that's my plan right now. Tomorrow morning. Is tomorrow morning Monday? Yeah. Tomorrow morning, when the market opens, just get ready. You can do on some of these, whatever account you guys have, you can do some pre-market open prices and see what it's trading at beforehand. Because again, you're a peasant like me, and you don't get the access sometimes to these after and pre-market prices. Sometimes you do, depends on your account. But again, it's made for the people with the real money. And you're just kind of along for the ride. If you don't believe me, look at how that Wall Street bet thing went down with AMC and all the other stuff, and how Robinhood shut it all down because they were told to shut it down by the people with the money. And they didn't want the peasants like us to be making buku bucks by running up a crappy stock like AMC. So yeah, it shows you who's in control. And it's kind of eye-opening. Shame on Robinhood. Shame on Robinhood. That guy's just a front man too. It's just, they're all tied into the big companies. They're on all these little independent Robin. It's just, why else would they come up with that name? It's just kind of gaslighting people to think, oh, they're for the little man. Yeah, no, they're not. They're there to take all your money and put it in their yachts and their buildings. And so little Buffy can go to private school. Let's see. All right, we're holding at 62.7. Well, I think the excitement is worn off. I think we had a nice little run up, had a little volume. People made some money. It looks like to me, I'm probably reading that all wrong. I went to public school, so again, my intellect level is not the best. So yeah, I think it ran up. Things got triggered. People hit a volume spike here of sell. Got to get my money. Yay, money. Now it kind of went back down. We're holding at 62.8. I'm thinking now we have a new step. So our new step will be about the 62.7 range. Yeah, pretty exciting, isn't it, guys? Pretty boring. I've wasted 27 minutes of my time on this and gained nothing for it. All right, that's it. You guys can go watch this. Go check out this. You can search online whatever your favorite search engine of choice is. Just look for Coinbase Pro or Coinbase GDAX and click on the BTC-USD link. It'll take you right to this free trading view type app for Bitcoin. It sucks a lot of bandwidth and it will bring your computer markedly to a slower crawl because it's updating all this crap. I wish I could turn some of this crap off. It's just all the data's flowing. I guess what if I do 5 minutes? Wait, let's see if it only does it on the price. It doesn't do it on the order book. The order book is flooding data into the browser. And over here, the trade history is flooding data in. And it's just, it kind of messes up the browser. And if you go up, it shows you, I don't know if you can see that on the upper right. Right. It shows you the memory usage on your browser tab. So pro.coinbase.com is using memory of 178 megabytes. And now if you go try to watch a YouTube video or something, it's going to be not choppy, but it's going to be a little latency on it. But so just be aware of that if you run this app. Try not to have anything else running like a game or a video or stuff like that, because it's going to definitely impact performance. Yeah, look at that. We're going to hold here. Oh, yeah, we'll see. Maybe it'll come back down to 62. It's funny when you zoom out, you get a better perspective. I bet, I'm hoping it stays at 62.7, but really for tomorrow, my plan, I would love to see it just kind of did a little parabolic here, boom, come back down to 62.2, or even in here. I'd be happy with that. So tomorrow morning, if I buy back into an ETF, hoping it's going to maybe break the 63 again. Again, it's all wagging it, wild ass guessing on this stuff. But I just see so much money going into these ETFs and BlackRock and all that. Too big to fail is hitting my mind. But 2008, things were too big to fail too, and they failed. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. 30 minutes, we're done. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Yeah, pretty interesting. Check out this app. It's very useful. Gives you an idea of what's happening real time versus crappy apps like this Apple app I have. I hate this thing, but it's pretty much all I got on my Mac. 62.8. There's an FBTC thing. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this thing, SMH. This is a semiconductor ETF. I'm staying away from anything tech right now. I think that bubble's about to blow. Everything's about to fall apart. I don't know when, if they're going to keep propping it up for the election. You just don't know, man. It's a big game. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. Let's see. SCHD is a dividend ETF. I have a lot of dividend paying stocks. I was looking at this because you can let them manage all the dividend stocks and you just get the dividend. I don't know. It's a trade-off. If you want to do it yourself and just buy the companies yourself, or you go through a freaking ETF. I have no idea. I'm still debating that one. I'm waiting for the market to correct before I buy anything again. Bitcoin's just a fun play. Yeah, I think the market, I don't know. I just think things are going to tank hugely. Maybe 40%. Some say worse. Some say 80%, man. It's just, there's nothing out there in the economy. Everyone's getting laid off. AI is actually replacing departments in companies. It's unbelievable. Like I said, I was joking about journalism, but you don't need journalists anymore. You could use AI. Journalists are idiots. They're all freaking ideologues anyway. You can't believe what they say. So bring an AI and it just can write a report for you, can write an article for you. And, you can have maybe an editor go through it, make sure it makes sense, make sure it applies to what you're trying to put out as a message and that. But in general, a lot of AI, man, a lot of layoffs from not just tech. Tech is decimated. I think Silicon Valley is going to go through a huge housing correction. And it's already a poop hole out there anyway. I used to live out there. It's just so much worse now with the management of that city up there, San Francisco, one of the worst cities in the country. Get out. Get out of New York. Get out of California if you can. It's bad. They'll just take all your money, all your taxes, and then tax the crap out of you with high insurance rates, high homeowners insurance, high cost of living. Oh boy. It's bad. It is bad. And now New York, they're showing that they'll just go after you if they don't like you. They just come and take all your wealth if you don't have the right think as them. It's not good. Not good right now, guys. Prepare. What else we got going on? That's it. These are all just stupid things I track, and I totally forgot half of what these are. A lot of Fidelity, VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Index. I don't even think I own that one. No. What is Sting? Oh, it's a tanking thing. Whatever. Oh, it's kind of holding. Scorpio Tankers. I don't own that one. EQT, I did buy. This is an energy thing, of course. Look at that. It's kind of flatlined. That's fine. I'll take the flatline over a drop. All right. Just wanted to show you my day-to-day. Saw this spike. Oh, we're holding 62. I don't know. I'm now. Okay. There we go. Look at that. It's coming back down. Again, for my personal greed, I want it to come back down. I don't care about this parabolic jump. I didn't like it happening because I wanted to wait till tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. So if I can buy into this ETF again, ride up a few bucks and then dump it right away again. I'm kind of used to be a long holder, just hodl. For my Bitcoin, my core Bitcoin, when I have the Bitcoin, I don't mess with that. I just hold that thing and I mine and accumulate it. But with this crap, this ETF crap, or if I buy Bitcoin on one of the investment houses, I'm just going to ride the profit. I don't care anymore. I'll do all the tax reporting. I don't care anymore. I'd rather get a couple bucks and keep snowballing it versus just, I'm going to wait 10 years and see if it goes up. I'm tired of that. I have Tesla now. Damn thing's down 30%. Freaking Tesla. Because again, they're going after Musk and they're trying every way they can to destroy him. So, and plus EV interest has died. All the early adopters have gotten their little EVs and there isn't much else interest out there. It's a high maintenance cost, high cost of ownership. Replace that battery costs $20,000. High insurance costs. The cars are heavy. Plus, if you get a thermal runaway, if you have any kind of boo-boo, you never know if any of those cells have been damaged. It just can spontaneously combust. Not a good thing, man. Not a good thing. EV's not ready for prime time. Tesla may be the front runner in all this, and they're probably addressing all that. But the other ones are just dangerous. The China ones, Fords, and most of these companies stopped making it. It's just stupid. Can't beat a good ICE, internal combustion engine. Give me a basic V6 manual. No freaking chips in it. I don't want no freaking computer chips. Like, give me something like an old freaking Jeep or something, but not made by Jeep. God, that thing will fall apart the first day you drive it off the parking lot or the dealership lot. Just a basic car. I think Toyota's coming out with something that's like a $15,000 or $10,000 truck. Just a basic. Here's get you there. A to B, man. That's all I want. All right, just holding there. All right, guys, thanks for watching. It's been 35 minutes. Sorry about that. All right, keep watching. Let me know what you guys think. Plan tomorrow is I want this to go back down to 62,000. Looks like it might, or we have maybe a new step at 62. Like I said, 62.6, and then see what happens tomorrow at 9:30. I'll check the pre-market pricing on an ETF. Maybe jump in a little bit and make a couple bucks, pay for some bills. I don't know. We'll see. It's just nice to add to the pile. Knowing that I could also lose. You know what I mean? I hate losing, but it happens. Like last week, was it Wednesday? I did buy the ETF. I was up. Then I bought this other stupid thing. It was tracking the blockchain. It was an ETF blockchain. It was an ETF blockchain stock, and I was hoping it would just ride up Bitcoin when it was running up. No, it went the opposite. So I lost a bit there, but I still made more on the other one. So I had a loss and a little more profit on the other one. Just dumped them both. All right, I'm up, but I could have been up more if I didn't buy this other one. So you just got to watch it. Don't freaking buy stuff unless you really know what you're buying. I totally misread that one ETF. So yeah, Monday morning, I'll probably just look at one of these Bitcoin ETFs, jump in, and pray. Look at that, 62.7. All right, I'm out, guys. Thanks for watching. Not much else going on. I have nothing planned. I'm just mining, just watching this Bitcoin crap. Pleasantly surprised at where it's at. It could always go to zero. Everything could go to zero. Equities, you just don't know. It's kind of sketchy. Be careful. At all-time highs in the market, not a good time to be buying anything, any stock. anything. Again, I full disclosure, I did have an Nvidia. I was down 20%. The thing broke even for me. I made like a couple K, not much. Then the damn thing went to the moon. So sometimes if you don't need your money and the thing's actually back in the green, I don't know, you maybe just hold it. Best thing sometimes is not to touch your freaking portfolio. But if there's signs of the times coming where everyone's getting laid off, the GDP is through the roof. We're pretty much a socialist country now, where the government, you have to spend $2 to make $1 in the GDP. The debt is $2, and then to spend those $2, you have to make just one GDP. It's bad. It's that when you look at the numbers, it kind of wakes you up and going, oh my God, nobody's buying houses. People can't afford the houses. It's not the mortgage per se. It's not the mortgage rate. It's the cost of the house. Sure, the mortgage rate is 7%, but Jesus, houses have gone from 500,000 to $1 million. So it's the cost of the house. People aren't buying cars. Cars are ridiculously overpriced. Trucks. Oh, I'm going to go buy a $90,000 pickup truck that's going to rust out in 2 years. Freaking Ford Chevy crap, man. You've seen how these guys make it. They're union guys. They don't give a crap about quality. You buy this thing for $90K off these dealerships, and you get it. It's just going to fall apart in 3 years. You know, if you're going to buy a truck, do you really need a truck? Think about this. You may want a truck, but do you really need a truck? No, you don't. The only time I use my truck is rarely. And I was thinking about the other day, if I really need to haul something, do I want to mess my truck up? No, I should just go to Home Depot, rent their truck, and load bricks and stuff in and mess that bed up on that. Yeah, you got to think about it. You're spending $90K on a freaking truck, a Tundra or a F-150. You're going to throw some bricks in the back of that? Man, that's crazy. Just go rent a truck from Home Depot and just buy yourself a little RAV4 or Highlander or something silly like that. That's all you need. Probably a Highlander is the best thing if you have a family. But yeah, people are not buying cars. People are getting smart. They can't afford them. The dealerships are panicking. The manufacturers saying, get rid of these cars now. And well, you freaking overpriced them. No one's buying them. And we can only slime these people out of their money as much as possible. Yeah. We're going to put a tinted window on your driver's window and charge you $20,000. Thank you, dealership. You're the best. No, do not buy a car. If any advice I give you, this is advice. Do not buy a new car right now. Never. Even CarMax prices have not been adjusted accordingly. They're way up on used car prices. Do not even go there. I just say, man, sit on your cash, save. And something's happening. Something's happening out there. This month is March. There's also a bank issue going to happen. So watch that. There's going to be a big upheaval in regional banks. It may not be good. Have multiple bank accounts is my advice. If you have Wells Fargo, be cautious of them and Chase. They tend to freeze accounts. If you get your IRS refund, tax refund, and you put it into your account, they're going to say, well, this is unusual money. And they'll think you're, illicit or something, and they'll freeze your account. It takes like 45 days to clear it up. It's so bad. So that's why I say get a credit union account, get a Capital One, Synchrony, maybe Wells Fargo. They're sketchy. Chase is sketchy. Have a local branch if you have one nearby. Truist, maybe. Just have at least a credit union as one of your banks, and maybe I would say I have 4. So I'd have at least 4 different accounts. Just in case you get frozen out of one, you need to have access or be able to move money to other accounts. It's just to be smart today. Everything's too electronic. There's a lot of cyber attacks. They don't report most of them, but these guys are shutting down these businesses for like a week or two until they pay the ransom or they figure out what happened. Yeah, it is not good. Again, mainstream media will not report on this stuff because they it's not in their vested interest, or they're told not to. Because again, the big banks, the big guys with the money, tell them what to report. Especially the pharmaceutical guys too. They tell them what to report since they pay for all the advertising. Follow the money, man. That's the lesson of life. Who's paying for what? Who's funding everything? And that'll show you who's in charge. And what's the other saying? Show me who you cannot criticize, and I will show you who rules over you. Yeah. All right, we're holding 627. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Go enjoy your Sunday. Get outside, touch some grass. Go to the beach. Get some air. Go out in a boat. I know it's March, but I'm down in the sunny Florida. It's beautiful. Get out of those horrible states that are taxing you to death. And enjoy whatever life you have left. All right, I'm out.